Hey, what is going on, builders? It is Socks, and today I have an extremely special base to share with you guys. Today I present to you the Widow. The Widow is the most meta 2x3 that one can build at the moment. Some of these features include funnel wall, furnace wall, grenade chutes, and a mini open core with 2 bunkers included in it. This is probably my favorite base that I have made to date, and I am extremely happy to share it with you guys. So if you guys like this base and want to see more bases from me in the future, feel free to drop a like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss an upload from me. Without further ado, let's get right into the base walkthrough. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the base walkthrough for the Widow. This base is a 2x3. Really had a good time building this base, and I think you guys would really like it. So as I mentioned, it is a 2x3, which means that there's 4 externals. The first pair of externals are, just as you've seen, 2,200 a day. Not very expensive at all. You can get those upkept for pretty much the entire wipe if you just do it all in one go. The other set of externals are much more expensive. At 14,600. It's the only downfall to this base, but still, even on like a 2x, this isn't bad at all. Those externals are more expensive than the main TC. Overall, it's about 45,000 a day to upkeep, and if you're sitting at around a 5 to 8 man, this should be no issue at all. So coming into the external gatehouses, we have Patrico peaks. Set up on both sides. This is pretty standard. Nothing really crazy with this, just really good peaks. We do have that sectioned off to keep them to one side of the compound. We've got turrets that are covering this entire compound. We've got a furnace wall, as well as a funnel wall here. Funnel wall is pretty solid. Plenty of doors to keep them out. The funnel wall has peaks in and of itself. Also peaks that look back on your base. Also peaks in case you need them in the funnel wall. So moving into the shell, we've got our jump up here on the left side, and then this is our actual shell. So we've got bedroom spawns here. I just don't have the beds placed. We've got breach peaks here. Give you peaks all over the compound. There's really no spot in this compound that isn't got 2 to 3 peaks looking at it. So yeah, we've gotten that. We've also got 2 doors on each side for lockers. You could also put, electric furnaces, whatever your group needs at that time. Moving into the starter, it is a 2x3. Nothing really crazy with it. You got plenty of box space. You've got furnaces behind each of the sections except for the TC. Main TC is 17,500. Still, you can get a day on this. You're going to be completely fine. Moving on up, this is my favorite part of the base. We've got a mini open core. You could fit 9 boxes in each of these cubbies. There's 4 cubbies, so that's 36 plus the 4 boxes in the middle, so that brings the total up to 40. And then you have an extra 5 boxes per loot room with these bunkers on each side. So that brings the total for this this open core up to 50 boxes. And then you've also got peaks from bedrooms on both sides, and as I mentioned before, turret coverage. Moving out of the open core up onto the bedroom floor, we've got more spots for locker kits, as well as more bedroom spots that have Patricos that look into the compound from both sides. You also got little heli peaks here. You've also got conditional peaks right here. You can get up on the campfire, and this conditional from the metal roof in front, it makes it a really deadly peak. Kind of the spot we didn't touch on here is just some extra bedrooms. You can make these into bedrooms or box space. I think the space needs a little more box space if you're running 5 to 8 deep, so that's what I did. I made boxes, but you could also fit beds here that look into the compound here. And then this brings you right back down into your shell. That's how you get to that section right here. Mobility is exceptional on this base. You can get anywhere in this base pretty quickly. Yeah. So moving back on out to the shell. This is the start of the shooting floor. Pretty insane peaks all over the shooting floor. What's really unique about this base, this is on the Grenadier. So this base, these are bedrooms, really nasty peaks from the moment you spawn in on the bed. And what's really cool about this base is it's got grenade chutes that you could use, that if they're ever breaking into your compound, you just toss a nade down there and it will explode, usually where they're breaking through the compound. So as you see, that's center mass. That's exactly where they'd be breaking in, and you can do that on both sides. Grenades are really easy to place. You shouldn't have any issues getting those grenades down there. But I thought that's quite unique with this base. And if they are also on your gatehouses, you could toss one down the middle, and it's going to be right there in front of your gatehouse if they ever decide to go through the gatehouse. But really unique feature that this base has, and I think it's quite useful if you have people breaking through your compound and you have the ability to defend it. But alongside that, you've got quite the ability to retake your roof if they ever do, try to top down. Yeah, you've got pretty much every peak in the book here. Moving up here. This is just right above open core. You've got 2 batteries on each side. This is going to be also bed respawns. You have beds aligning here, and this also looks back on your roof. And here's where you put just some extra loot. Could be depot boxes, could be respawn kits, whatever your group needs. Again, just another peek. Moving out to the main part of the shooting floor. You've got the low wall peaks you could use to crouch. These are pretty deadly. Ramp peaks. Yeah. You've got crouch peaks here as well as the small box to kind of use that peak right there. You've got turrets that cover both sides. You could probably fit more turrets here. You've got more crouch peaks. You've got a little gap here as well as this pretty nasty peak. So with this peak, I think it's pretty special because you're pretty far back. You shouldn't be getting shot by anyone in like a raid base using this. But yeah, that gives you both sides of the gatehouse. Plus, you could also use these as grenade chutes as well. This base is pretty much got it all. So other than that, that is the walkthrough for the Widow. I really hope you guys like it. And if you want to build this base, stick around for the rest of the video and I will show you how to build it. Here is the total cost to build this base from start to finish. I've also included the total cost in boxes so it's easier to understand. Now, let's get right into the video. Hey, what is going on, everyone? Welcome to the build tutorial for the Widow. The Widow is a 2x3. We're going to start just like this. And then 3 triangles on each side, just like this. So that's the shape that we're working with so far. And then on every other triangle, we're going to place a triangle honeycomb, just like that. So that is the shape that we are working with so far. On these sides where it's like the 3 solid triangles, these are going to be our entryways. I do 3 single doors like this and a double door right here. This is where our jump up will be up to open core. But we'll do that here in a later section. So just like that. And then everywhere else we can go ahead and seal in. On these, go ahead and place that wall. We'll seal in all of this in. And then on the backs of these, go ahead and place those. One of these triangles, you're going to want to place a TC. Place door or a window, that's fine. This is where your tier 3 is going to go. Put tier 3 right here. And then I like to place my my furnaces in here. I'm not going to actually place the furnaces, but you can kind of assume where they go. Then on the rest of these, just place your shelves. The ramps can be placed there. If you don't like them, you don't have to place them. For some reason, it doesn't want us to place these bottom ones. Oh well. You can place them. Go ahead and put a cap on everything. A triangle on all of this. Come on. Alright, so that is your starter so far. Definitely when you're doing this, make sure to place this double door here, or a garage door, whatever you have at the time. And then, yeah. So this is the starter. This is what it should look like. Furnaces go in these triangles right here, and one of them is the TC. Next, we'll work on building the externals for these bunkered sides, followed by the external part for that side. Okay, so once you have your starter down, we're going to go ahead and work on the bunkered part of the external TCs. So just be aware that I do have symmetry on. It is two-sided, so every side that you do see me do once, you will repeat on the other side of your base. So I come to the jump up, place a triangle. We will be getting rid of this, so don't upgrade this. Then we're going to go 8 squares out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Delete your build out. And we're going to half moon back. And then once you get here, you're going to place a square with 2 half walls. Just like that. And then you can get rid of your build out over here. And then off this triangle, we're going to go 2 more triangles. Square off both, just like this. And then 2 triangles, just as such. Just like that. Now, once we have that, we're going to go ahead and add our funnel wall. So this is 5 squares out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put a cap on that with a triangle, and then we're going to half moon back. Once you get to this point, we're going to do square, triangle, triangle, and get rid of these right here. So that is our funnel wall. And then off the funnel wall, we are going to add 3 triangles just like that, and then square, and 2 triangles just like this. This is going to be our gatehouse, and don't worry, I'm going to show you how we're going to connect all this in a later section. So this is our gatehouse just like this, and then 3 more triangles just as such. You're going to go 2 squares, and then do that. So we're going to go ahead and build our TCs, just so we don't get TC griefed early on and wipe. And then, so that is 2 sides done, just like that. All right, so once you have your 2 sides of the big externals done, we're going to go ahead and work on the smaller side. So first things first, I come to these honeycomb sections right here, and we're going to do these triangles just like that. And then from here, we're going to fill this in. We're going to get rid of this eventually, so don't upgrade this one. And then we're going to go 4 triangles out, or 4 squares out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cap that off with a triangle. Get rid of your build out just like this. Build back in till you get to this triangle. And then we're going to go 3 squares out. 1, 2, 3. cap it off with a triangle. And we're going to build back here. Here you want to do a raised foundation, and on either side of the raised, you're going to go just like that, a lower triangle. Here we can go ahead and add our bedrooms on each side. Get rid of that. So there's that, and then on these, to connect these to an external TC, we're going to go 3 squares out. 1, 2, 3, and a third. 2 triangles on each side. Get rid of your build out. Here's your gatehouse to match the other side, and then to put the gatehouse on an external TC, you do 3 triangles, 2 squares, and then another 3 triangles. Go ahead and place your gatehouses. Make sure that these are half walls. I say it every video, but I always have someone that says their disconnectables don't work. If these aren't half walls, the disconnectable will not work. So there is that. Next, I'm going to show you guys how to connect everything. This side is very easy to connect, but the other side is not as easy. But I'll break it down for you guys. All right, so once you have everything down for your footprint, you've got your external TCs down, I'm going to show you how to connect these to ensure that nothing is going to decay on you. So let's go ahead and let's build the gatehouses. Gatehouses are pretty much the same as every video I've done so far on YouTube. You know, this gatehouse is pretty much broken, so that's why I haven't really redesigned this. And if you ever have hard problems following me, feel free to just put the video at like half speed or whatever, just so you understand. I know I do build fast, and I get comments all the time. So that is our gatehouse. Nothing special about it. Pretty standard. Now we are going to go to our funnel wall, and this is the part where I really want you guys to slow down to make sure that you understand how to build this and how to connect it to the main TC, because it does get sort of complicated, and if you do it wrong, then this entire section of the base will decay. Okay, so starting on the funnel wall, we're going to go 2 half walls right here. We're going to go 2 full walls, 2 single walls, or single doors right here, and then a double wall in the middle. So on both sides, you want to do half walls right here to get the shelf, and then a window on each side. And then this is going to be a jump up just like this. And put a cap on this low wall, and then 2 half walls on each side like this. So that is everything. We can put 3 frames. We could do that with the frames. Let's keep this with the frames just like that. And now we're gonna go work on the main external part of the base. So first things first, we'll have entryway right here. Double door, and then another single door. On each side, we will do 2 full walls, and then a full wall right here. This is going to be the jump up, just like this. And then here we can come place 3 frames right here. And we'll have that section right here. So here, we're going to go 2 walls just like this. On each side, this is going to be just some locker space. We can go ahead and place your windows right here. And then a wall right here. These are going to be your bedrooms. Go ahead and place the half wall right here just to get your Patrico peaks. Just on that side, we're going to mirror what we did and do it again on this side. So once you have that, you are good to place your doors. And you can place whatever there. And don't forget your frames here. So just like that. That is what you should be looking like. That is that side of the shell done. And to connect this to main TC, we're going to go out here. We're going to place 2 walls like this. These are going to be depot boxes that we're going to utilize pretty early. And that also functions as another part of your furnace wall. Okay, so here is all you need. Once you get to this this spot, you could connect this to main or to the funnel wall, which is, well, let's connect funnel wall real quick to, very simple to connect that to the gatehouse, just like that. And then for this, we are going to want to do a half wall on the back side, just like this. And what we will do is place another ceiling just like that. And then 3 walls just like this. So this is what you're looking like so far. And then 2 frames right here. And then to start to connect this, you are going to want to mirror this exact. Make sure that you build it this exact way, because if you do not do this in this sequence, it will not work. So you're going to do 2 roof triangles just like this, and then you're going to come to the main part of the base. We're going to place a triangle frame just like that, and then a square frame in the middle just like that. And this point, it is still not connected. This will still decay on you. So once you have that, now you come to where these triangle frames are. You're going to rotate them and place 2 more. So make sure you do it in that sequence. At this point, everything is connected to main TC, or these external TCs. Now we need to connect the gatehouses to the disconnectables. And I took a little extra time on this side because this side is the most crazy, and if you get it wrong, you won't have a base. So at that point, everything's connected. Nothing should be decaying on you other than this side. And we'll work on that side next. All right, so once you have that side of the TCs connected, nothing's decaying on you, we're going to work on the other side to make sure that nothing is going to decay over here. So just as we did on the other side, we're going to build these gatehouses. As I said before, nothing crazy with them. If I build too fast on this side, or on this portion, just slow it down. Yeah, nothing really crazy on this. Let's go ahead and connect this. So, all right, gatehouse is now connected to disconnectable, and now we're going to connect that. So this is how I like to approach this. I'll do half walls, half walls on top of the windows just like that, and then just like that. And we probably will bring this up as a full wall later. But once you have that, you should be all right with placing frames, or the roofs just like that. And then we're going to do 2 walls just like this. And then before we place any frames, we're going to create our patricos on the other side with that half wall. And we'll mirror that. Just like that. So once you have those patricos built, go ahead and throw up frames wherever you can. So this is what you should be working with so far. So you have that. And then on this section right here in between the honeycomb, this is going to be a jump up right here. So just like that. So once you have that part done, just like this, you should be able to place 2 frames, and that connects this little section to the gatehouse, which the gatehouse is connected to the external. So that is everything. Nothing should be decaying at this point. If you have any issues, join my Discord or leave a comment. All right, once everything's connected to TCs, nothing is decaying on you. You are in probably dire need of more loot space. So first things first, we're going to add our jump up into open core, and then we're going to come to the edge on this jump up right here, and we're going to create our bunker. So our bunker works just like that. We're going to place a window right here. So this, that is going to be your bunker. Go ahead and add your jump up here so you could add that triangle. Just like that. So once you have that, you can go over here and make that honeycomb right here. This is going to be your bedroom. Just like that. And then here, you can go ahead and just make that honeycomb just like that. So that is what you were looking like with that. That segues perfectly into open core. So this is your jump up right here. This will be our mobility chute up. And then here we are going to do that. Half wall in the middle here. I do 2 half walls on either side. Ramp in the middle. And 2 triangles like this. And then here, this is how we do that. This is what the loot kind of shelves will look like. We're going to mirror the same on this side. And then you can go ahead and place frames on each. Kind of tough. Oh, I have symmetry on. Okay, and then here you can go ahead and place your full shelves just like that. And then your half walls on top like that. And once you have that, everything is good here in the middle. So you can seal that off just like that. So this is your open core, just like that, your mini open core. And to make sure that this bunker stays able to be used, you want to make sure that place a frame just like that. And while you are placing a roof over this bunker, make sure that you have this open. Because you want to make sure that this triangle is connected to this square right here. And then once you have that, you can place that triangle right here. Just so you have that, turrets can go up top here. And then you could just, before you upgrade everything, make sure that this bunker still works. Yeah, and then once you have that, get rid of that to keep your mobility chute. So that is that section done. Go ahead and throw a ceiling on that. So that is that side. For this side over here, we're going to go 2 windows just like that. We're going to go half walls like this, and then a full wall on the back. This is going to be another bedroom. And then we'll do just like that. So that is that done. You can go ahead and throw Patrico right here and right here. And then we're going to do the same on this side. So 3 half walls, a full wall, put the ceiling there, and then windows on top just like that. we can go ahead and throw another ceiling on top of that. And then just like that. So, and then, because this is your open core right here, we're going to honeycomb that again. Just to ensure that stays all right. This is perfect for bedrooms and extra box space. So if you have issues getting a triangle back here, just go from that Patrico or this half ceiling right there, and you should be all right. So again, we're gonna go on the side of that to get this triangle in the middle. This is gonna be funky, but if you don't need box space, you don't need to do this. You could just make it into a bedroom. Or you could build that as half walls. So there is that. And then you can go ahead and throw a ceiling on that. Here, you are going to want to do a ladder hatch. Because, yeah, there will be a ladder hatch there to access the next stage of this. So let's go ahead and throw a ramp down like that. So this is what you should have so far. All right, so once you have this section done, we're going to go ahead and start working on framing for the shooting floor. Okay, so coming to the jump up here, we're going to build this up a little bit. This is on the funnel wall. So this, we're just going to go ahead and finish the funnel wall. So that is that section. That's the actual bedroom for the funnel wall done. And then on each side, we're going to build these frames up. Just like that. And then half walls on each. On the middle half wall, we are going to place a triangle frame. This is going to create our grenade chutes. And then a window on each section like that. So that. Go ahead, whatever way you prefer that to be facing. Place your frames just like that. And I place a triangle frame right here on these just to give it extra stability. And then once you have that, you can place a wall just like this. And I go ahead and do that. Actually, no. Let's go ahead and, on these, go ahead and just place another half wall on top. And then we're going to wall those in, just like that. So these are just going to be extra respawn lockers when you need it. And then here, we're going to build this up a little bit. And then on top of that, we're going to do a window, just like that. Make those frames even, and then your windows will go just like that. Now, you could put a roof on these at the time being. We will come back to finish the rest of this, but that is what that is looking like right now. Coming up on this side right here, we're going to go ahead and place half walls on that just to make that flush with the rest of the base. And then we're going to do 2 low walls on the part, the external part. And then 2 half walls just like this. And then create your ceilings just like that. And then frames around just like this. And then I do 2 or 3 half walls like this, windows on each side, and then a window on top. And then here, you can do 2 frames just like this. So that creates that section done just like that. And here is going to be more locker space. So just like this. And then once you have all of that built, then I would recommend to fill in these. Fill in those roofs right there. If you place those roofs first, oh, see, like this. Yeah, quickly catch that real quick. So here, place a frame like that and do a triangle frame. It's not the end of the world if you miss that, but that does give you an extra peak. You can put a ladder hatch and gives you another steep peak. So that is what we're looking like with this so far. And let's go ahead. That's much better. That is what we're looking for with that. Okay, so that is everything that we've gotten so far. Now it's pretty much just adding our battery rooms and then our respawn room on the roof, and we should be good. All right, so once you have most of the structure done for the roof, we're going to go ahead and add our jump ups. So I don't think I had that before or any of this. So let's go ahead and add those 2 half walls. This is going to be your jump up to the top. We're going to do a window just like that. And then frame that out. And then I do a half wall just like that. Do a single door right here. On both sides here, we're going to do that. These are going to be your battery rooms. Just like that. So we have that. And then here, we're going to go ahead and place low wall. And then, so we've gotten those, and then we're the same on that. I would wait to place these as of yet. And then here, we're going to go half wall and then window. So again, half wall, window. Just do the half wall on the opposite side of that window. Should be the only way you can place it. So on the floor below, just go around and make sure that you can place frames everywhere. Just so you don't have any stability issues later on. And there you go. Here, we're going to go ahead and do 2 single doors. This should be all right. Okay, and then place. Before you place these, why don't we do this real quick? And then after that, you should be able to get rid of this frame right here. And then once you have that, you can place that and place the roof just like that. And then here, you can do 2 walls like that. If you didn't place this half wall, you can go ahead and place a single door just as such. If you didn't do that, not the biggest deal. For this, we're going to do 2 just like this. We're going to throw a half wall in the middle. And then you could place your boxes there before. Would highly recommend that. just so you have your beds here and you can place your I guess you could wait to place those, your preference, but and then I place the ceiling on just like that. And then I put 2 ramps on there, just makes a little harder to see. And then I come and add these walls right here just to give you a little extra headroom. All right, last thing we have left, let's go ahead and place these roofs on these. So we've gotten that. Last thing we have left is the actual part of doing this. So this is what I have, just like this. And then I do 2 low walls just like that, and then I will do a ceiling just like that. And then here, that gives you space for the low walls just like that. So you have this. And then this is a double door. So this is how you have that, and you have that. And then on this side, once you have everything placed, I would leave this spot for last, or this section for last, that grenade chute. Once you have that, you should be good. That is the Widow. After this, once you have this built, you can go ahead and add compound. Alright, for the compound, let's go ahead and let's put the furnace wall first. I always recommend to do the furnaces before you do the actual compound, just because if you mess up the walls, you wouldn't be able to get a solid furnace wall. So with this, I would just advise that you guys make sure that you get as close as you can, because if you don't get those gaps, there's a really good chance you're gonna mess it up, or it won't be the cleanest furnace wall. You'll get to this middle one and you realize you cannot place it. So let's go ahead and do that on the other side. Again, make sure you get as close as you can. And then you should get to the middle, and you should be just fine. Creates that perfect wall for you. And then, since both of these are gatehouses, it's pretty easy. For this compound, I would recommend that you you use wood walls. It's much easier to seal. Plus, you know, when you're first time placing this, you're very bound to get this messed up. I will probably mess this up here. I mean, it's not the most pretty compound, but you guys get the picture. You got that. Thank you guys so much for sticking around to the end of the video. If you guys like the Widow and want to see more bases from me in the future, feel free to drop a like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss a future upload from me. As always, I am Socks, and I will see you guys in the next video.